Euro 2024 action on Wednesday. See Slovakia playing Romania in Group E, and the Group E games will be getting kicked off at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on June 26th. Anything can happen in Group E. We look at the standings. We see Romania in first with 3 points, Belgium second, 3 points, Slovakia third, also 3 points, and Ukraine fourth, also 3 points. Now that blowout loss of 3-0 by Ukraine in their first game is certainly hurting them, as they are seeded fourth of those 4 teams with a -2 goal differential. This is the first time all four teams in a group will have 3 points after the first 2 match days. Now for Slovakia and Romania, the game we're going to focus on here, they have no games between them since going back to 2013, so nothing really relevant to look at here. These are 2 outsiders in the group, being way down there in the FIFA rankings at 45th and 47th respectively. Back to this tournament for Slovakia, they upset Belgium 1-0 in their first game, but Belgium did have 2 goals called back in that game. They then lost 2-1 to Ukraine despite holding 56% possession. Both teams had 5 shots on target, and Ivan Škrance has scored both of Slovakia's goals in those 2 games. Ukraine, though, did have the winner in the 80th minute in Slovakia's Matchday 2 loss. For Romania, they had a huge 3-0 win over Ukraine despite only having 28% possession on Matchday 1. They then, on Matchday 2, hung around with Belgium, but ultimately lost 2-0. Still, Belgium controlled that game and could have had plenty of goals. They had 56% possession, led in shots 20-14, shots on target 9-5, and once again had another goal called back, and another goal once again by Romelu Lukaku called back. Slovakia, they've allowed the worst XGA in the group of 3.1. Romania, the second worst XGA at 2.5. Slovakia had 3 straight clean sheets before that 2-1 loss to Ukraine. They've scored in 5 straight games, 10 of 11 games, and 13 of 15 games. There's been 2 or more goals in 7 of the past 8 Slovakian games as well. Romania, that loss to Belgium is just their second loss in their last 17 games. They had kept 3 straight clean sheets prior to that, though, as well. But outside of 3 goals versus Ukraine, they had been shut out in 3 of their last 4 games, and the Ukraine win is their only win in their last 6 games. The odds in this game, well, there's a very interesting odds in this game for the draw specifically, but Slovakia to win plus 220, Romania plus 260, the over plus 220, the under also very expected to be the under here in the odds, minus 275. You don't usually see that in unders. Both teams to score yes, plus 110. Both teams to score no, minus 150. But the most interesting is the draw coming in at plus 110. That is an incredibly short price for the draw. Obviously, you often see plus 200, plus 230, plus 250, maybe even a plus 300 in some games, but it's very rare to see getting close to even money for a draw. Those draw odds are just wild. Both of these teams look to be going through with a draw, so that's probably why that they could probably just kick the ball around in this game and make a little handshake deal and go for the draw in this game if they wanted to. You could also go for a halftime draw, minus 120 as well, if you thought that would be all even at halftime and even at the end, and get, but not even that, only minus 120, not as good of a price. So I think I'm going to make this pick. The odds seem to be telling us that it's going to be the draw. It's rare that you see such a short price. Let's go draw plus 110 for the best bet in this game. What do you like? Is the draw just too obvious of a bet? Do you see somebody winning? Drop your bets down there in the comments and give the video a like and subscribe to the channel to get more Euro 2024 picks.